Do not attempt the techniques you are about to see without consulting a professional. On this episode of The Dog Whisperer.
He sees people walk by, he sees dogs, and that just sets him off.
We thought he would grow out of it. It got worse.
Sean got a little too close to him, and Bosley bit his ear, and that just freaked me out.
It's virtually impossible to walk her. You're pulling her, you're fighting with her the entire time. She's trying to escape out of her collar and her harness.
When good dogs go bad, there's one man who's their best friend. Cesar Millan.
No dog is too much for me to handle. I rehabilitate dogs, I train people. I am the Dog Whisperer.
Roll over. Good boy. That's a good boy.
Boss.
We have a friend who has a French Bulldog, and we dog sat him, and we just fell in love with him. And from that point on, we started researching into it.
So we went online and we looked at many Frenchies, and we saw this little guy being held in this photo.
When we saw his picture, we just fell in love with him. It was like love at first sight.
And he was from Brooklyn. We go, okay, let's get this Brooklyn guy.
He was just very confident, very sassy. And we just saw that he was a big personality little guy.
He's not a dog that just lies around, sits beside you like a lap dog. He will curl up any way possible just to be near you. Buzz.
We saw early on that he kind of had an aggression issue. He's just a sweetheart. But the minute you get him outside or someone comes in, he just completely changes.
And we thought he would grow out of it.
He sees people walk by, he sees dogs, and that just sets him off.
And once he hears the gate, once he sees them, it's just the anxiety. It's overloading him. You know, he's like,
And then he developed this sort of squawking sound, which is really embarrassing when we walk down the street with him.
you know, when we walk him, all the neighborhood knows him.
I know people are like, here comes that crazy dog again.
It sounds like we're hurting him because of the squawk, but we're not. You get those licks from people, and it's really embarrassing. It was like, okay, when's this going to end? It got worse.
Sean got a little too close to him. And Bosley bit his ear. It was so bad. It was the back of his ear. It was wide open. We had to go to emergency, and Sean got 4 stitches on the back of his ear. And that just freaked me out. And I thought, you know, if he did that to Sean, what could he do to someone that just comes in?
He's bitten a number of people. We had a contractor come over, bit him, nipped some of my friends. We like to have parties, you know, Christmas, events. Some events we like to have, but we're like, we can't.
We've invested so much time and we love him so much, and we feel like we are really working hard to try to train him easy. We just wish that, you know, all of these things that we're doing would work. That's a good boy, huh?
Love and good intentions can't always create a well-behaved, balanced pet. When dogs like Bosley display aggression, Cesar often finds that the owners have unwittingly encouraged the behavior.
He's obviously overprotective. You know, since we got him, he always thought he was the boss. But we do correct him, do the whole thing, don't let him get away with nothing.
Listen, you don't represent leadership.
But we correct him. I mean, we're tough.
It doesn't matter. You begin with the affection first. He's aggressive. No, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
right now.
Right.
He was not born that way. Right? When you get a puppy, it's an opportunity to do a human to do everything right.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The aggression just grew.
We just didn't know how to stop it,
His
too,
dominance
you know?
first.
Yeah.
Dominance,
It was
yeah.
first dominance.
Yeah.
You don't saw aggression. You don't see aggression in a puppy.
Right.
You see dominance.
Yeah.
This is
Right.
his house. This is his pack.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
his food. That's his toys. That's his bed.
You understand?
Yeah.
He owns a lot of things, buddy. You paid for it, but he owns them all. That couch is his.
Every time I see him and I see those little cute eyes and that little button nose, I'm just like, good Bosley. Now Bosley, you know, you have, and I try not to baby him, but I didn't realize that by still looking at him as a Frenchie, as a cute little, you know, dog, that's a form of babying him.
They got a lot of light bulb moments, and Nydia put the two and two together. There's many forms of babying a dog.
It's like we gotta shift our thinking.
For the benefit of the pack.
Yeah.
I knew a dog like this before. It was belonged to Virginia Madsen. He's unsure. So I'm just gonna wait for a little bit more of unsureness, but the bar comes with an unsure way of being. It's very typical for bulldogs or Frenchies to use their head and their chest to go through things. So if he does it, if he opens the door and then he's dominating.
I got you.
He's trying to do it his way. No, we're not gonna do it his way.
Right.
See that? Look, he just turned back. That's good stuff. That's
right.
You know, that's his showing. Okay, I'm not winning with you. See, you hear the nose? This is more dog. See his nose. I want him to get a good whiff on me.
It's just nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's dog. So he's analyzing everybody in here with his nose.
Right.
And so I just did my typical introduction to my scent. And this door belongs to me, by the way. And the way you come in, I tell you when to come in. See that?
Yeah.
That's now he wants to know more about me.
He's intrigued by you.
He's crying, huh?
So I'm doing backing. Now giving face forward.
No, sit.
It was very obvious for me what empowers him. He was not invited in. He became protective of his pack. Okay, so I have to own them then. Sometimes I own the furniture, sometimes I own the house. But in this case, I needed to own the humans right away because if he gets close to them, he's gonna go after me. If he gets close to you and you get nervous, then that's how he goes into protecting you. Then he'll say, she's afraid. It's him.
Ah.
He's figuring it out. My world just changed right now.
Right.
Now watch this. Don't let him. You gotta move forward.
Okay.
He's like, what's going on here? What's Caesar gonna do to me?
Right now, I'm going to address pretty much anything that I don't agree with.
Right.
Because I know that you have a red zone case.
Right.
So knowing that you have that is very easy for him to go from 0 to 10.
I see.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah? That's transformation, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I sit down with you guys for 2 hours, seconds with him, right?
Yeah.
That's it. It's pretty cool. Before you move, you have to visualize how it's gonna look like.
Right.
Another of my goals is that I needed to stop Sean for focusing or concentrating on what happened yesterday. Just like Sean sees a dog biting somebody and then somebody getting hurt and then somebody suing him. See, that is already in his brain and he can actually make it happen. That's the worst part about it. You just make a forward move.
Okay.
Very assertive, go. The bike is your helper. It was very important for him to experience not to see a lawsuit while he's walking his dog. Correct? Correct. There you go. He wants to bite your leg.
Oh, really?
Yes. Hold on. Because he's looking at your leg.
Yeah.
He fixed it on your leg, and he was started doing this thing.
Oh, did he? I didn't see it.
Yeah. So you see, right now he wants. Perfect. Watch this. Watch this. Hey. Now here. Hey. Hey. Hold it. Right. Hold it right there. Hey. This case is more about preventing Bosley from getting into a red zone state. Determination is part of bulldog.
Right.
Also, determination is part of human.
Right.
Hey, right here. Look, I'm biting right here. Look, it's a bite. Right here. See what I'm holding? This is holding the whole brain. Look.
Right.
My hand just paralyzed the brain. So I'm touching, and every time that I touch, I block.
Right.
So the brain is getting the point. Every time he touches, he blocks me.
I see.
You know, we're changing the way they view each other. Hey, the more he fights, the more energy he throws.
He's expanding.
Yeah. You see, you notice that I stay calm and I stay calm.
Right. You're not yelling, you're not...
No. Hey. If I would have used the wrong energy, meaning with the leash, with my foot, with my hand, with my whole body, if I would have touched him with the wrong energy and him being in that negative energy, two negative energies will attract like this. He will redirect the energy that he wanted to use towards the chocolate lab towards me. He would have totally used me as a source of releasing frustrated energy. Hey. So even though he has done 10 times, 20 times,
yeah,
this counts. You know, this would be perfect time to move away.
I see.
See, this is the last thing he did.
This is what I'm doing, we move away. Yeah.
Right. On his own, that's better.
Yeah.
Right? There we go. Come on. That's pretty much the most important thing here, that you learn to feel good about walking a dog. That's good.
Caesar wants to go inside to observe the dog's reactions when strangers try to visit the couple's home.
So he's already in front of us. He got there before us, before we even go and do anything. We make sure he doesn't own this space right here.
Okay.
So we remove him from here.
I see.
He goes, go.
Usually he's out of his mind right now.
Yeah. Just then somebody else come in. Hey,
how's it going?
Come in, man. Come in.
Nice to see you. Hi, how are you? Hi.
And then he ignores that the dog. Stay right there. There you go. Yeah. Hey.
Okay, that's pretty amazing.
Just don't say anything.
This is great. Because usually he would...
Wait, don't say anything. Just feel the energy. He's with us, but he's in a silent state. That's what I want you to hear. It's very peaceful.
It's weird, yeah.
After witnessing Caesar's ability to diffuse Bosley's aggression, Sean and Nydia want to test out their new knowledge.
They work together to control, to own the door. That's wonderful. Parenting is about that, working together.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah.
Then see, now he's using more nose.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. See how he's pulling his ears back is a good sign. You own this
That's another
place.
good thing that you've taught us is how to read him.
Because we didn't have a clue. We don't know.
Understand what's going on with him. And before, we were mistaking anxiety for aggression and insecurity for dominance, and we were kind of all over the place. And so Caesar was able to help us identify which state of mind he's in, and then we can respond to that. So this is very good to see all the different reactions and to have you here and point out.
This is great.
Yeah.
It really is. I was amazed at the end result so fast.
Look at him.
That's
Right?
amazing.
You know, and it showed us at least, okay, there is a good dog that does exist.
See, now it's a mirror, same thing. Don't you feel relief?
I do.
Same thing.
Yeah, it helped us see that we were causing the way he was acting. This is just strange.
You guys should move in.
Yeah.
All of the pack.
We see there's a possibility. Absolutely.
Definitely gave us a lot of hope. We learned a lot from Caesar.
But it's been rough. He's still really aggressive and he gets locked in focused.
Sit.
We've noticed that when you correct him, it actually sets him off. No means go.
Sit.
We know it's going to take a lot of work.
He's tough, he's tenacious.
When Caesar checks in later that day, he is immediately confronted with an unreformed Bosley.
Oh, shoot. Not good. Not good already. Okay, so he managed to control that. All right, man. So,
Good to see you again.
good to see you again. Come on, America. So, where should we sit for this thing?
Yeah, so we can show you the video.
Show me the video. Oh. Well, that's a new one. Sean and Nydia videotape themselves and show me, okay, this is what we have done, but what do you think we're doing wrong here? So they're doing beyond what I was expecting, because obviously we want to get our dog back into balanced state.
So right there, I'm trying to do the
Yeah.
snap to the side,
Yeah.
but he's just out of control. And it was really important for us to show Caesar, this is what we're doing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Can you help us? Give us some additional pointers, because we know it's us. You know, we got to be doing something.
Whoa. Where is the collar? On the bottom or on?
It's right here, no, on the top of his neck.
Is
It's
it?
right here, yeah. But it keeps sliding down.
Oh, okay. You are actually moving with him like this.
Yeah.
So even though you're pulling, you become more like a mechanical thing that helps him to be in that rhythm instead of the block. So the pull is once, then you wait.
Okay.
These are the examples when we have people come in.
Yeah. It's not completely consummated. Here's a dog that is
Yeah.
in this position,
Right,
and you told him, shh, and he never changed.
right, he's still,
Yep.
yeah.
So at that moment, you have to move towards, and then he have to give you this.
Okay, submiss.
And then you stay there until he relaxes.
Right.
Then once he relaxes, you say, shh, again.
Okay.
Come.
At the beginning, I let him smell the people.
Just gonna have him smell you. You know, just the fact that he's in front of you
Yeah.
is bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, when he's smelling him,
Smelling is good, but he's in front.
right.
He said, well, I am in control. And then he forgets the dog is in front. You know, I am in control, but the leash stands. I am pulling to the side, but he's pulling backwards. Bad pull, bad pull.
Because I'm pulling from behind.
See how you doing?
Yeah.
You pull once, that should be more than enough. You already
Right.
pulled 3 times.
Yeah. I see the mistakes I make.
So if I'm gonna move to the door, he have to, see right there. See, he's already,
He's behind you, yeah?
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, so right now I'm controlling without the leash being in my hands.
Yeah.
That's a different way of touching, you know, your energy, your body language, your sound. So if I can control the excitement, he never gets into the other stages.
Stage,
Sean and Nydia's friend Anjanette Isorda has agreed to participate in Bosley's rehabilitation with the help of her balance dog, Jackson.
So again, we're not anticipating anything.
Right.
You know, he's not supposed to sense anything.
Right.
We are setting it up.
Right.
The exercise that you practice, I reinforce you. Now, when you said he didn't change. See, my touches create a different state of
Yeah.
mind. I don't just
Yeah,
touch
they
just
create
to
an
touch.
impact, you're right.
I'd rather touch one time than 5,000 times. I just, you know, I'm wasting time. I'm gonna get
Exactly, yeah.
frustrated. I know I'm human.
Yeah.
Now, just walk with me, okay? See, we came to it.
Right.
Touch right away. Why he went to a charge mode.
Yeah.
So he got excited.
Right.
Now, can you bring him closer? Hold on. Just keep it right there. Hey. Closer, closer. Then I step away and observe behavior.
Right.
Bosley is following my time. He's following when I move, what I do. See, now he wants to meet.
Yeah.
I am reading the dog to see when he's ready. You know, everything we did it by steps. What we're doing right now is all steps. So,
Right.
how you feel right now?
I feel pretty good. I feel like I can handle the situation. You know, and I feel him. I can feel he's relaxed.
Yes.
Walking with Jackson was great because it was pretty fast. You know, like I expected a lot more build-up.
Very good. Now you grab the leash, buddy.
And it was so fast. I mean, it took some time to get to that.
That's right. Pass it around.
All of a sudden, we're walking on the street. I'm like, this is it?
You know, the more we walk, the more you see that his energy goes into a different gear, and that sends him into. He wants to do this a little faster. You know? You listen. Wait, hold on. Let me have it. Hold on. We lost it. We lost it for a little while. So we're gonna regain that. Hey. So here, control. Remember the door? This is the door.
At this point,
Hey. We're making sure before we open the door, he is in a calm, submissive state.
yeah.
Don't let him overpower you. Relax. We are going to bring him over there.
Right.
Let's stay right there.
Okay.
Shh. Shh. Hey.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Now, whoever allows to be sniffed first,
Yeah.
that becomes the most submissive one.
Yeah.
So right now, the brain is learning that bark means this.
Wow.
Caesar taught us to take it in minor steps. It's amazing. So we got him used to seeing people on the street. Then we brought Anjanette with Jackson and had them walk. So we got him familiarized with what was going on and comfortable. And so we did it in baby steps.
Very good. Hold on. Now you stop.
People, including ourselves, try to rush it. And even when we think we're taking our time, we're not taking enough time. And you really
more you do
have
this,
to
the more you
take
keep
the time until he's ready.
You have a bulldog. You know, what makes them so great is that they don't give up. They don't give up.
That's what makes him not so great, too.
Well, yeah, but I see it as a great thing.
Yeah,
By me not giving up, he brought that out of me.
right.
Yeah.
I realized at that moment that just means that I can never give up. I can't give in.
Bosley gets a surprise when he returns home. A dog party in the backyard with Jackson and 5 members of Caesar's pack. Since red zone cases like Bosley can go ballistic in a matter of seconds, Caesar puts a muzzle on the Frenchie before they enter his backyard.
So you go in there, no touch, no talk, no eye contact, meet the guys inside. Okay, close the door and I bring it because I want you to see the whole thing. You have to be calm, you have to be right there, calm, relax. He knows there's something over there. Shocking, I told you.
Yeah.
Good. See how the zoom to the
Yeah.
side?
Yeah.
That, no problem. No correction there. Okay, close the door. So see how the muscle is helping right now?
Yeah.
It's giving you opportunity to bring your dog around balanced dog.
Without
and
getting worried and getting...
That's right. So that takes that away from you. See, so the tool is making you confident.
More confident, yeah.
Yeah. Come with me, move with me. Yeah. So that's...
He's not moving.
The brain. Now, because he's in that state and it's not really moving, it makes sense for me to take the leash off to see if it's there. It goes even better. Molly? Good girl. That's my girlfriend. Yes. Yes, she is. Hey. You can't take the muzzle off until we take the muzzle off. That's good. That's face to face.
Yeah, that's amazing, yeah. Yeah.
Look at the puppy. The puppy senses it's not ready yet. See how he gave him space?
Yeah, because he feels it.
He feels it, yeah.
Yeah.
Sid loves the little pebble.
Oh, yeah, he does, man. Well, he scratches. They scratch a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're diggers. I do want to end this day without the muzzle on.
I see.
Hey. Very loud. Hey. Hey. Now, just to avoid that, can we take Jackson out so we don't have to worry about Jackson? I just focus with my pack. So right now, until Jackson leave, I won't move, and then I will give him space so he can go back and do it again. And if he makes the same mistake again, correct him. Perfect. That's good. Because she is looking at you, and he's allowing, in a way, to look at you.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Hey. Hey. There we go. That was a good one.
True, Sid.
I don't want Sid to become fearful or nervous about him.
Right.
Hey. So I have to bring him back. So the last experience being next to him was him being calm, submissive. At the dog park, a lot of people pull dogs away. That creates enemies. Because the last thing they did was fighting among each other. See it? He was attacked by it. Now he walks away from it. When I say that was good, because he became weak when I touch him, that's what I want.
Right.
There we go. That was a good one. See it? If you can make him when they attack, that's showing weakness. So as you saw, I addressed the situation, right? So now he sees, okay, it's all dogs I'm not supposed to attack.
Right.
His world is very small right now.
Yeah.
So what he's gonna gain out of this is to know all the worlds.
Yeah.
Other people, other dogs. We have a dog that can transform. It's pretty good, huh? When a dog can go from aggression to calm submission in seconds, he's ready to transform.
You really have to take time. Like, don't try to rush it.
Like you say, step by step. Bosley is ready to be social, to be under control, to go back into a calm submissive state.
Yeah.
They realize now, together, how important is patience. Want to take a picture with Sid and him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I need to remember how good it feels to be calm and take that with me whenever I'm walking him and just keep that picture, always a positive picture.
So it's like a trophy. Dad, I have a trophy. This is what they're learning out of Bosley.
1, 2, 3.
To transform their energy into a calm, assertive state. So this willful French bulldog is transforming two humans.
And it gives you something to work towards, and it ain't easy. Yeah, Bosley's a tough little guy.
Sid.
But you saw what is attainable, you know, what could be. And that makes you want to do it. That makes you want to put the time in, you know?
It's gonna take a while, and especially with Boss, but you know, we're ready for that challenge.
My husband and I are probably the most type A personalities out there. We're both very focused, goal-oriented. We have a lot of energy to accomplish the things that we want to do.
Regina did a lot of homework, trying to figure out what we wanted emotionally, physically from a pet. And when we narrowed it down, it came down to a Vizsla.
Vizslas appeal to us because their demeanor, their personality is what we were looking for in a dog. They love their owners, and just that they had a lot of energy, that there was a dog that we could run with and take on hikes with, that we could be outside most of the day with. We saw Ginger from very early on, as young as 4 weeks.
Through the couple times we saw the litter, Ginger was the one that we wanted.
And we picked her. We loved her. Ready? Come on, Ginger. She was the perfect dog. The perfect dog.
Regina and I have a great relationship, but adding the dog was an interesting dynamic, and it forces Regina and I, who are very busy professionals, to spend time together.
Like any self-respecting Type A couple, the Rasus had planned their perfect life with their Vizsla down to the last detail. But Ginger seemed to have her own agenda.
The issue started about 8 months ago. One time my husband was running with her, a loud truck went by and she looked at the truck and ended up falling into a gully on the side of the road. After that, we could barely get her outside of the house for a walk.
And since then we've worked to try and get her back to a normal mode where we can go out and she can be around cars and traffic.
If it's a lot of traffic in an area, it's virtually impossible to walk her. You're pulling her, you're fighting with her the entire time. She's trying to escape out of her collar and her harness.
Regina's really worked hard to try and do homework, A, and B, implement things to make her better.
I'm to the point where I just avoid those areas because it can be too dangerous for her. We can only stay within our immediate area with her. It's in our nature to be confident, and so we're not sure where she got that.
Something of a Type A himself, Cesar Millan understands the value of making a plan and sticking to it. But over a lifetime of working with dogs, he's come to realize that Mother Nature's plans should always take precedent.
What would you like to accomplish today?
I really want to know if what we're doing with Ginger is helping or hurting her, because we've been working with her for over 6 months now. Well, we've tried a lot of strategies with Ginger.
Okay.
We've done.
Share with me some of them.
If she would become agitated on a walk, pull her through the walk, ignore her fear, and that actually made it worse. We then tried to slowly get her back outside by going down the block. She'd make it through the block successfully, we'd go back home and gradually build upon that. We've also called in a trainer who said, this is the worst case I've ever seen and your dog needs to be medicated. I tried some clicker training with her to associate positive things with it. I would click and treat whenever she walked without fear.
Mm-hmm. I think what was more obvious to me between Regina and Steve is they were stuck in a belief that it have to be a certain way, or they have tried every single way as possible. And so that pretty much blocked their learning experience, and really having fun, because transformation or rehabilitation is about having fun with the strategy you use.
My husband and I were runners. We typically go for an hour run a couple times a week, 4 or 5 times a week.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It'd be cool if the dog would go with us.
Exactly, it'd be cool if the dog would go with us. She does not want to go with us. She sees us put on our running gear, and she starts to avoid making eye contact with you and will resist.
They were really setting themselves not to accomplish what they want, because they will have a conversation while they were tying the shoes and getting ready for this run, how it was going to look like, but in a negative way. And so a lot of times you have to pay attention of the conversations you're having at that very moment, because your dog will always be in tune to who you really are energy-wise.
Cesar wants to observe Steve and Regina's energy with Ginger.
Ginger, come.
Type A personality could be, you're born to be leader. Perfect. It's wonderful. But a lot of times, Type A personality, when they don't get what they want, they get frustrated. So this Type A thing goes away, you know what I mean? We're going to go for a walk right now, and we're going to see, how long it takes for her to get into that vicious cycle, and how do you respond to that.
Okay.
And then instead of the pulling, sometimes you just stop and relax. And then the brain goes back into relaxation. That's how you can motivate. But if you try to motivate or inspire a mind that is in a flight state, it's going to be impossible. Our goal is to create surrendering state, or open mind state, or submissive state, however you want to call it.
Okay.
But we can create that if we are tense, nervous, fearful, in a rush.
Okay.
In a rush?
What? That
Well, I
sounds...
mean, no,
In a
that's-
rush. My husband's always in a rush.
But I mean, you're 5 minutes into a jog. You want to jog.
Yeah.
The dog stops. So what do you want to do? Rush and get the dog back into a mode where it'll run with you.
It's not really about you at that time. It's about what do they need. And then eventually, once you create what you want, and then you can rush them, because by that time, you can motivate them and inspire them. So otherwise, they sense that I am not there for them. I am there for me. So it's not about, it's not about me, it's about them. Everything I do is instinctual. So once I see the dog behave in a certain way, just strategies pop into my mind, and that's when I say, I need a dog, I need a food, I need a toy, I need whatever. But the dog is really giving me the feedback on what she needs, in this case, what Ginger needs. And so when I brought that into the picture, I just saw a normal dog. All right, so follow.
Okay.
Even if she's in front, just follow. See how the nose brought the brain? So you want to do, come on. All right, camera guys, let's go. Because we got a dog in the mouth. See what I did? So Daddy didn't go into the hole, what's wrong with you? Right?
Yeah.
Daddy just inspired and motivate her to move forward. And so I took advantage of that and told you to keep going. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Daddy became the food. Positive reinforcement, again, is whatever helps a dog to move forward, and you give it to them. That's what positive reinforcement represents to me. In this case, bringing Daddy created a positive reinforcement, for her to move forward, because this is what we wanted her to accomplish and to experience. Come on, Daddy. Don't show you 13 years of age.
Come on, Daddy.
It reflects on me, buddy. I'm just not going to allow any negativity or hesitation to live within my possibilities. I want to create whatever everybody wants. So if I believe that I can make it happen, that's all it is.
I think Daddy's behind it. Huh?
The secret weapon.
Well, he manifests what I want, right?
Yeah.
That's natural. You have to let her smell the pee.
Okay.
Sometimes it takes a little bit of Daddy.
Daddy.
Look at
Uh-oh,
that.
uh-oh.
That's good, that's good. That's a reward. Look at that. Look how Daddy. That's affection, by the way.
Well, so this is quiet here. I mean, no cars going by.
So where are we going to the cars? Let's go to the cars. Even though you say, okay, let's go to where the cars are, let's go. But go with the same frame of mind.
The true test was definitely inside the town. That's an area that we knew anytime she went to, she exhibited extreme fear. Enough where she would try and escape her harness and collar to get away from the sound of the traffic or the cars.
Keep going with the flow. This way. There we go. Very nice. We cross the street. Now let's get into nature for a little while.
Okay.
Let's keep Daddy in front. There we go. You can't apply the same strategy that you apply in one dog to the rest of the dogs around the world, So right now, it's not about her following us, it's about us following the nose. Okay, so we can build the self-esteem.
So the challenge is two type A personalities that want to go out, achieve, get the dog walking, get the dog running, da-da-da-da-da.
It's not about you right now. You want the brain to move forward in a very happy-go-lucky state of mind. That's what I suggest to stay for right now. Allow the dog to be in front and let him smell and investigate and just let him be a dog for right now. This is not about structure right now. It's just about allowing this dog to feel comfortable moving in certain directions that creates good self-esteem. Don't listen to that. That's right. That's fine. That's good. Just don't listen to that. Just don't listen to that. Don't walk. Just don't listen to that. Just stop, relax.
So when you say don't listen, just ignore her, let her...
It's not to keep moving forward or for her to back you away from the situation. Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant about that.
Okay.
There we go. See? Perfect. See what I'm saying? Let's just don't go. There we go. She will realize this is why you there we go. It's not there we go. And then you move. Come on. There we go. Because they have done a lot of physical force, they have used a strategy that won't be healthy for this particular case. So they already created a bad negative experience with a dog. So sometimes what you need to do is just wait until the dog snap out of it on his own. In this case, I felt that I needed to show them that patience can be part of the strategy. This creates trust. There we go. Then you go. There you go. There you go. Just relax. Don't keep moving. Don't put tension on the leash. Come on. Don't give in to the vicious cycle. You know, stay in what you really want and relax. Are we gonna go that way? So.
I was holding the leash, apparently having tension within my body, and I didn't even realize it. And Caesar noticed the tension right away, took the leash, and the dog, within an instant, went right over to Caesar.
See what she did? She gravitated to the different energy. She was walking away from you because you were hugging.
Yeah.
All right? So when you relax, what she did?
That was instantaneous.
They're not thinking.
Yeah.
They're just reacting.
Went from, you know, an agitated state to, hello, Caesar. So it was remarkable.
Caesar uses treats to stimulate Ginger's curiosity in a stress-inducing environment.
The food was not with the object of giving it to Ginger. The food is just to keep the nose engaged on the presence of it, to keep the nose motivated. So we're taking the baby steps. This is what I mean about baby steps. There you go. Very nice. That's a baby step. There you go. Nice, 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 nice. There you go. Perfect. Absolutely. Right now, talk about. Right now is when you sing. This is what it takes. You see. Once the self-esteem is in place, and then you give rules, boundaries, and limitations, but you don't focus on that until you create self-esteem. You know, this is about creating self-esteem. Now I'm blocking from her to go this way. That's right. Good girl. You look so beautiful. Right?
Absolutely.
Loud machines at a roadside construction site provide another opportunity for Caesar to teach Regina and Steve how to develop their dog's trust and self-esteem.
She would have never waited here before.
This is perfect time to bring the tail up.
Yeah.
Instead of caressing the head, I'm caressing the tail. So her brain stopped to feel comfortable about the environment. So we're creating a dog show right now where this was the worst case scenario in her life.
Yeah.
See it? So by touching the tail, I'm calming the brain. So this is a positive experience.
That was a big surprise for her to stand still in an area where there was construction going on and cars going by. That would have never happened.
Yeah, that was the perfect scenario, right? To see Caesar at work and exactly how he tackled it, so that we can try that
and work
on it. Yeah.
They were already consistent following the wrong strategy, using the wrong energy. So consistency is already here. To me, this is just an insecure dog that needs a human who really takes his time to build self-esteem.
Now that we know how to do it, it's just dedicating the time and energy to accomplish it.
We might have it on our to-do list, but we won't put a time limit on it.
Correct.
Thank you. It's never a good idea to put a ticking clock on a dog when trying to accomplish rehabilitation. Fortunately, both the couples in today's program took that lesson to heart.
Hi, Caesar. Just wanted to say thanks so much for coming over and helping us out with Bosley. We're happy to report that he's shown a lot of improvement, especially when people come over to the house, and we're exercising him a lot more. And that's it. Thanks very much.
I am so impressed with Regina and Steve's work with their dog, Ginger.
Come on, Ginger. Yeah.
We really appreciate the time that Caesar spent with us and know that it definitely made a difference. Some days are better than other days. The dog has improved. It's gotten a lot better.
Many, many thanks to the entire staff and team at the Dog Whisperer. And Caesar, there's definitely something very, very special about you. Thank you.
One of the most important lessons we can learn from our dogs is patience. Remember, Mother Nature doesn't always respond to our human deadlines. Until next time, stay patient and assertive.